Welcome to the Tea with Empress E. And I'm back with another one for this Sunday reading. It is Sunday, July 10th. It was just 111. I had to stop the recording because somebody came in. Okay. The first three cards that fell out was the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. So tried. Second card came out was Break the Chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Third card came out of this deck was Inner Temple, Devotion. Tune in to the inner portals of your heart. And there was just three cards falling out of each deck. The bottom of this deck is Initiation. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I feel like whatever it is that the collective have been working on as a whole, because I'm not just working on stuff to better myself. I know other people out here that's been watching these messages and that's just watching tarot in general is working on something, you know. And whatever it is that you're working on, you getting these intuitive hits and you connecting with your soul tribe and the people that you need to connect with to rewrite this future and to heal these ancestral patterns and to break these ancestral chains. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like tune into the inner portal of your heart, what it is that what it is that you passionate about, what it is that you feel in your heart, what it is that you really want, because you got the rite of passage and you crossing the threshold, you close to whatever it is that you need to be. You real close. But if you feeling overwhelmed and you feeling like your seeds is not manifesting as fast as you would like, the universe is telling you to take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And this is just get off that 9 to 5 treadmill. Sit back, take a break, and trust the niggles. Look at this. What is the niggles feeling trying to tell you? What is your intuition trying to tell you? What is your gut feeling trying to tell you? All this purple out here just represents that third eye, what it is that you see. That intellectual, what I'm thinking in my mind don't sound like it makes sense, so I'm not going to say it. But that intellectual knowledge that you got, these came out third. I clarified the Great Gathering with Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, not other. We are all spiritual creatures and we are all human. And sometimes that spirituality and just being in reality can sometimes clash. In my last reading, I was just saying, like, it be a whole lot of supernatural shit going on. It's been like a whole lot of mass shootings and stuff going on. A lot of people is being possessed by demonic entities. A lot of people is being controlled, and a lot of people don't believe that. But hey, believe what you want to believe, but this stuff ain't happening for a reason. People are harvesting off of people, energy, that fear, the people being uncertain about things. Clarify and break the change was forged, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish to be. And then you got the love, radiant energy, codependency, and boundaries came under your inner temple. So it's just like, go within when you unsure about dealing with people, you know what I'm saying? And tune into the portals of your heart and stay devoted. When it come down to what it is that you want to do, you breaking ancestral change, which means you're not going the same way everybody did when you forging your own path. You know what I'm saying? Be the leader that you wish you had, because everybody ain't got them leaders. Them leaders ain't out there no more. They feel like you trying to pass them up, and then they trying to hold that leading position until the day that they motherfucking die. Which is okay. I mean, cool, but I feel like a lot of these people are not trying to push each other forward. They trying to tear each other down. I have women older than me, you know what I'm saying, that I came in the game looking up to, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they'll be great mentors, and these motherfucking old ass bitches was fucking jealous and envious and did everything in their power to try to tear me down and fuck with my self-esteem and my self-determination, where, you know, they try to make me feel like I couldn't get it. And I had to show they motherfucking ass a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? Called Soul Gifts and Trainings. It's time to step up. The initiation process already been had. Like I said, I done encountered a lot of people that I done looked up to as mentors that was competing with me. And I'm like, what the fuck is you competing with me for? You got way more than I do. Makes absolutely no sense at all to me. But in reality, this is what the fuck is really going on. And it's sad. But motherfuckers got that victory and success all day long. Why? Because we stand balanced. But this is follow under earth in the great gathering is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So understanding that certain people are in your life for reasons, seasons, and some people just in your life to teach you some shit. You know, courage. I find the inner strength to face my fears with confidence. This is to face your fears with confidence and forge and not follow. You know, in that car up under initiation, it's like, get off that motherfucking treadmill. Get off that what is that hamster wheel that everybody is running on with that motherfucking 9 to 5 and that fucking poor mentality, you know, impoverished mentality, thinking that you got to work real hard and do 16, 17, 18. I know some motherfuckers work 16 hours a day, 20 hours a day if they could, and still fucking struggling. For what? You ain't even got to work that hard to be balanced. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. All these cards are purple. All these cards is just representing that mental energy. Being mentally enough stable to set boundaries when you're dealing with these friendships. And have the courage to forge and not motherfucking follow. And not, you know, be led by bullshit. What's under victory? It's a new beginning. With this new beginning, motherfuckers gonna be mentally conflicted about this firm foundation. You know, or if this is you and you ain't dealing with no drama or no issues with nobody, ain't on you or nothing like that, don't be mentally conflicted when it come down to your firm foundation moving in accelerated motion, because it's gonna be positive movement forward. But you got to be patient and plan and have wisdom when you're going through this waiting game. Look at this. But you got to keep an open heart. Real talk, in order to get this material harvest. And I didn't even know I was going to go through these cards like that. But coming over this friendship with foundation and achievement. People see your foundation and achievement. And some people, with the 4 representing that stable foundation, everybody ain't cool with that. But you see the signs. You see the signs. Have the courage when you're dealing with these financial material changes, good and bad. You know, when your income increase, you tend to spend more. That's the time to budget. That's the time you want to save and you want to set some shit aside. But when you're dealing with these financial material changes, you got to have courage to keep going and know that we are all connected and somebody gonna come through for that ass. Real talk, because that's how the energy works. That's how the universe works. When you ain't got it, somebody gonna call you and ask you if you need it. Real talk. Because I promise you that's what happened to me. All my bills are set to automated. And if I ain't got it, I ain't motherfucking got it. And I let a motherfucker know, like, hey, I ain't got it. Because I'm trying to do some shit. I'm trying to do extra shit. I had my sister just call me out the blue, like, do you need some groceries? And I needed some groceries. I was like, how this nigga know I need some groceries? But she like, do you need some groceries? I got extra link. I don't get link. You know. But she called and she took me grocery shopping. Filled my freezer up. And that's just how the universe works. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remain balanced and trust that God got you. Even when you feel like you ain't got yourself. Motherfuckers just gonna come through for you and shit just gonna pop. I don't always have money for the studio. I don't always have money to do this, that, and the other. I make sure my mortgage is paid. I make sure my bills are paid. I make sure I'm motherfucking straight. And after that, it's a wrap. But shit falls into place and it works out for me. You know, universe fell sideways over this financial and material changes, and then embrace the masculine. So this is saying you ain't in that go-getter mode when it come down to your passion, which is it's kind of blocking and delaying your financial and material wealth. You have to go after what it is that you want. Cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. You got to stay grounded and see the potential, breaking the unconscious to light. Look at this. You got to bring that shit into form. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. See, and that's the thing. That's why we have to set these boundaries, because we be absorbing other people's energy around this motherfucker and be getting it confused. Getting it confused with our energy. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And change your perception was at the bottom of this deck. So it's like, change your perception and trust that everything is going to work out the way it should if you reveal your truth. Take that fucking mask off and let people see you for who you really are, and choose to see the lighter side of life. See the humor in things. You know what I'm saying? But surrender to the flow. And when you surrender to the flow, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. That's when your growth is going to occur. When you expand your consciousness and your awareness. Know your fears when it come down to this love. And look, time to ground empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the story. You know, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Motherfuckers will play on your emotions all day long. And you just got to know your fears when it come down to this growth. There is somebody that's masking their feelings. This could be a water sign. This person want a new start. Or you could be masking your feelings in this new start and keeping it to yourself and reserving that energy for people that deserve that energy. Real talk. If you feel like you ain't got nobody coming towards you, you putting that work in. And if you not, you putting in that work. Put in that work, because this is what that work gonna do. Real talk. And the Ace of Swords. Look at this. Peeping out of here. That's the truth of the situation. You got to be logical about things. Justice is going to be served regardless. People is going to get their karma regardless. You're going from the 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Come on now, because why? We manifesting around this bitch. Motherfuckers all up in their head. And if you in your head about this, come up out of your head. You already got that enlightenment that you need to move forward, to balance some stuff out. You can balance that shit out on one foot right now. That's how good you balancing the shit out. Why? Because you got strength. That's not our energy. I'm not even going to read that energy, because I ain't crying over no motherfuckers spilled milk. But I do got people that's watching and talking. These the motherfuckers that's all up in their head. We got a King of Wands coming out here. This King of Wands energy is just about being in that entrepreneur type energy, that boss type energy. But I feel like it's a fire sign watching. This person could be watching and talking. Look what they flipped over. This person feel like you guarded and you protecting yourself. What you are, you protecting your happiness. Somebody want to come in and this person that want to come in and work with you, they see you as the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This person, it's going to be some contractual information come in, or you could have a new contract come in. Somebody could be, it could be a change in the situation, which is why you got this contract coming in. Okay, somebody could see that you fit for the, that you are fit for the position. You fit the description. Put it like that, point blank, period. But what I'm looking at, this right here was sticking out to me with these cards. Let me pull this out here so y'all can see. We got some devil energy. Somebody choosing themselves. Somebody want to win at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Somebody unbounding themselves from a situation all up in their head, because there's some sneakiness going down in this new beginning. But you and this high priestess energy, you already know, and you ready for motherfucking war. You ready to move forward in this new cycle if things ain't working out the way that you need to. Cutting off people, places, and things that's not worth your time. But you got this Gemini that want to come in. This person is feeling left out in the call. Okay? Look at this. I didn't even want to go into all that, and I am not finna go into all that, because that's the least of my focus right now, is who want to come in right now. Motherfucker focused on putting in that work, and that's the truth. And what was that? For my motherfucking happiness, real talk. And that 10 of Pentacles that I had seen. Because it's going to be growth and success in this new beginning. And that's pretty much all I'm focused on. My growth. You know what I'm saying? I see the lighter side of things when it comes down to love. I know the truth when it comes down to these friendships. Real talk. It's a new cycle. This foundation is firm. You know, I'm focused on my foundation and achievements and success. You know, I'm balanced, having the courage to balance some things out. I'm embracing that masculine energy, that go-getter energy, and opening up my heart. And I know that we are all connected, and I see the signs. You know, I'm surrendering to the flow as I reveal my truth and change my perception. And have that self-determination and that confidence with all of this yellow to know my fears and to face them motherfuckers with confidence. These financial and material changes ain't gonna motherfucking last long, whether they positive or negative. You know what I'm saying? You got the love. It's time to forge, not follow. You of this earth, but you not of this earth. You know what I'm saying? You human, and you are human in this world, but not of it. You know, you're a spiritual being. It's time to embrace both and equally live in both of the worlds. Because some people be so hung up in the spiritual realm and who throwing hex on them and who copying and who trying to steal their destiny and this, that, and the other. I be watching some of these stories and I just be like, Lord have mercy. Don't get too caught up in it. Tune into your heart. What's in your heart. What it is that you want. And go after it. You ain't got to follow everybody, what everybody did in your family. You know what I'm saying? Your path ain't even got to go that way. You can forge a totally different path for yourself and still be happy and successful. But you can't worry about it. You can't be all up in your head about it. I feel like I want to pull this other card, but this other card don't want to come up. Gratitude. High gratitude for the smallest things, I feel. And if you have gratitude for them small things, then that's when them big things is going to come in. And you just got to have the courage to persevere over whatever it is that's stopping you, you know. But you also got to have the courage to be disciplined as well.